Nomuwa prayer ya Frank Dove. Now natugamba enough cancer and they have failed to get well. Once they get well, there are those conditions when they say backward sawa busawa, you have days to go. But people actually pray through these saints and they get well. All these particular individuals. Frank Dove tulinze miracle muyoka. Kindly, once you get that, if you get that kind of medical testimony, reach out to the authorities so that we can get him canonized. We need a saint for our times. Is that clear? Kindly pray through Frank Dove. Take this prayer very seriously, and once we get the testimonies, then we can move it further. My name is Proscopia Nama's sister. I'm from Suto.
Praise the Lord. My name is Sophia Lazarus. I'm from Lazarus. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Andros Abbas. I'm from Mary Help of Christians, Lazarus Trial.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Babas Angela. I'm from Lazarus Triangle, SS. Very beautiful.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Marion Zanganjani, refugee student person.
God is good, brothers and sisters. All the time. My name is Mary Ann Musoke. I'm from Mother of Mercy Presidium, the Korea Treasurer. Thank you.
Ave Maria, brothers and sisters. I am Obeta Cosmos from Mary Seat of Wisdom, Nabitalo.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nora Nakanike from Mary Seat of Wisdom, Nabitalo. You're most welcome. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Mary Seat of Wisdom, Nabitalo Secretary. That is the audibility we're hearing. Hello, brothers and sisters. My name is Ahabweda Tiva from Mary Sinjura Vessel Christaki.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Caroline Yaburu from Singular Vessel Devotion, Christ the King, President. Singular Vessel meets on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. at Christ the King. And we are the grandmother presidium. So we started, it was the first presidium that was started at Christ the King. And we're glad to have all our children here. Thank you.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. I am Patrick Mafari, the president of Mother of Mercy Presidium at Christ the King. All the presidiums. Yes, you shall make research. Happy to be here before you. I wish to be more happy.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Namazi Ngela. I'm from Mary Andua of Knots, Presidium, Weyasa Parish, Kabulamuliro Parish. I'm the president. We're happy to be here.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Kawi Eseza from Mother of Nado of Noches from St. Padripio, Kabulamuliro.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. Good afternoon, brothers and
Sisters. My name is Semakula Boniface, the Vice President, Mary, Help of Christians, Gallery Track.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Juma Emmanuel, the Treasurer, Mary Help of Christians.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Sister Ecole Beatrice. I'm from Gaza Triangle. And our theme is Mary Help of Christians. And we meet at 5 at school on Wednesday. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Ms. Menta Sandra, and I'm the president, Mary City of Wisdom Presidium, Malago. We meet every Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to welcome you very warmly. Pascal Sekoa is my name, the president of City of Wisdom Nabitalo, which is hosting you here. So feel free and feel at home. Here in our language we say Bedagonia.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Reunion At Nabitalo, and I'm from Mary, Help of Christians, Gallery Track.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Rosta Simwe, and I am a member of Seat of Wisdom Mulago. I'm also serving as the secretary of the Courier.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Najuma Hilda Bernadette, and I'm a legionary from Mary, Mother Most Pure Presidium. We meet every Friday at 6 p.m. at Christ the King in Committee Room 4. And I'm the Vice President, Christ the King Courier.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Agaba Ambrose, a brother in City of Wisdom Tabika, School of Psychiatry. And for us, we have always on Sunday at 10 after Mass.
Mari.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Ida Stella, the president of Mary Hope of Christians, Gaza Triangle.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Lung Victor Matthew, and I come from Mary Help of Christians, Gaza Triangle.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nakas Bimadrin from Queen of Angels Presidium, St. Brunoisis.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon, sister.
By the names of Nachin Mori from Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS Nabitalo. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon, sister.
My name is Nakanda Cynthia Mary from Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS Nabitalo. We always meet on Sunday at 11 a.m. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nesima Angel
from Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Cheryl Maria, and I'm from St. Bruno SS, Queen of Angels.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Akjawin from Natal.
Brothers and sisters, my name is Akarinch Patricia, and I am from Queen of Angels, Presidium, St. Bruno SS Nabitalo.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nabasarita, Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. Rose Dorothy, Queen of Angels, St. Bruno Nabitalo.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Amnanki Njoan Rita from Queen of Angels, Nabitalo SS.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Harvey from St. Bruno SS.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Nampi Tracy Precious, the mobilizer of Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Sogavi St. Paul from Central Sabes College, and I'm a former treasurer.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Nantuka Patricia from St. Bruno, Queen of Angels.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm very grateful to meet you. I'm Nachi de Maria Sumta. I'm the President, Queen of Angels, St. Bruno Secondary School, Nabitalo. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nakakande Betty. I come from Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Mary Carey from Queen of Angels, St. Bruno. Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Karina Daisy, member of Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Nakas Catherine, Queen of Angels, St. Bruno.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Narukenge Shavimel, a member of Queen of Angels, St. Bruno SS.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Namata Angela from Mary Queen of Peace, Central for Future Bells College.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nakaiwa Angela from Mary Queen of Peace Presidium, the Treasurer.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Babile Charity Duffin, Mary Queen of.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm Emmanuel Kotongo from Future Bells College Workso. Queen of Peace is our presidium.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Namkasa Asnat, and I'm from Mary Queen of Peace Presidium, Future Bells College.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Namdu Justin. I'm from Queen of Peace Presidium and from Central Fires Future Bells College.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Namakla Christine, the Secretary, Presidium, Mary Queen of Peace.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Naliange Rosemary from Future Bells College, Mary Queen of Peace, Presidium.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Namia Miriam, the President of Mother Queen of Peace from Central Files Future Bells, Wakiso. We sit on Saturday at 11 a.m. Thank you.
Praise God, brothers and sisters. My name is Nawachibi Sarah from Mother Queen of Peace, Central Files Future Bells College, Wakiso.
Okay, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I think he's attracted to me. Microphone, not me. So Brother Sentongo Ambrose is my name, and I'm serving as the president of Christ the King Korea. But I'm also a member of Mary House of God, Lueza. Nice to have all of you here.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Natsiwa Deborah, Mary Queen of Peace, Central Files Future Bells College, Wakiso.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. My name is Nashans Letitia, Mary Queen of Peace, Central Files Future Bells College. Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Nalwaza Helen. I am from Mary Queen of Peace Presidium, Central Files Future Bells College, Wax.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Catherine Chwala from Singular Vest of Devotion, Christ the King. I'm the treasurer.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Adolf Little One, member of Mother of Mercy, and I'm a cameraman. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nanda Mariam Faye. I am a member of Queen of Angels and the Secretary Queen of Angels. We always meet on Sunday at noon. Thank you.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. Atirius is my name. I'm a member of Sister of Wisdom Butarika, and I'm the president of Rehabilitation Institutions. We meet every third week of the month at Sammy and Mother Mary's house. You're welcome this coming Saturday.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm Nanka Rabeti, Mary Health of the Sick Mulago, School of Nursing and Midwifery. I'm treasurer Korea B. Yes.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm Nabakoza Matilda from Mary Health of the Sick Presidium, Mulago, School of Nursing and Midwifery.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Sister Vanessa Namaya Angeloanga from Mary Seat of Wisdom, Nabitalo. I'm the treasurer.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Anyango Rosemary. I'm a legionary who probably has taken long not attending meetings, but I am originally from Mother Most Pure, and I'm happy to be here.
Mugenda kunsonyiwa ngenda kukozesa Luganda. Saagala kukozesa nnyo Oluzungu. Martin Katembe lye linnya okuva mu Bikira Maria Omuyinza abaali Victor mu Nabitalo Choliya. Bannakya Bikira Maria yatulonda siffe tolondogi.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Resti Mugenyi. I'm a member, Mother Most Pure, CTK.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Maria Agnes Nalitaka from the Mother of the Most Pure, Christ the King, Kampala.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Sam Derek from Mary Queen of Peace School Center for Future Bells.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Godfrey Kabanda is my name from Mary Queen of Peace Future Bells College Wakiso. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Samuel Lawrence from Future Bells Queen of Peace. Thank you.
Shalom, brothers and sisters. My name is Sekanwad Peter, Vice President, Mary Queen of Peace, Future Bells College Works. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
I'm Kasiaka Aaron from Seat of Wisdom, Butarika.
Good afternoon, Aboluganda. My name is Nabisubi Claire, a member of Mother of Mercy, Christ the King Presidium.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I always say that I was the first person in my family to hold a microphone, so that's why I always get excited. My name is Moses Ogedayota. I'm a brother. I am from Mary Queen of Peace, Lueza. We meet on Saturdays at 6:30 in the evening. I don't know whether we shall meet today, but Mother Mary is there. She's seeing us. I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nabomi Jacinta. My school is Alias Junior School, Bulamu. Brothers and sisters, my name is Louis Marie. My school is Our Lady of Fatima Play School.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Yes, Colonel Alfred is my name. Queen of Peace Presidium, Yes Center, in Zambia, Vice President. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. By the names of Agnes Molera, and I'm from Mother Most Pure, Christ the King, and I'm the Secretary of that Presidium. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon, sister.
I'm Nachito Regina. I'm the Vice President for Mary Mother Most Pure, Christ the King. We sit on Friday at 6 p.m. Thank you.
He wants to introduce himself. Let him introduce himself.
Good afternoon, brother.
Come this side. Come this side.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Rogers Chimimana, Mary Seat of Wisdom.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Matthew Chukwe, President Mother Mary Mostamiyebo, Reserve Parish, St. Angela Bugemasa Parish. We sit on Sundays at 11 a.m. You're welcome to visit us tomorrow and other Sundays and Sundays. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Albert Mugabe. I am the treasurer, Mary Mother Most Pure. We sit every Friday at 6 at Christ the King.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon, sister.
My name is Priska Nyagato. I can say I'm a visitor because I'm still looking for an English presidium.
Mother of Mercy! Wait! Mother of Mercy, hello! Mother of Mercy. Hey, that's a mistake. Mother of Mercy.
I was from every city of wisdom.
Where do you stay?
But now I work from Musaba.
Hey, our gate is open. So come to get of heaven.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Nangendo Oliva. Nangendo Oliva from Mary and Two of Lots.
Brother Francis Kavera, Mary and Two of Lots. We sit on Sundays from midday to 1 part, sometimes to both.
Veronica Nalika Rutaya from Mary and Two of Lots, Goya, Kamla Parish.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon, brother.
My name is Michael Tengeka. I've come late, but I'm from Mary Seat of Wisdom, Malawi. I'm glad to be here. I'm the last.
Still there. Daddy.
Glad to be here. My name is George William Mugavachi. I come and attend my President of Mary in Christ the King. I am the Vice President of Kampala Central Commission.
Jose Maria, where are you?
My name is Jose Marie. I wanted to Fatma School.
Hello, brothers and sisters.
Hello.
I'm Letitia Sunday from Mary City of Wisdom, Nabitalo. We are glad to have you all.
MC.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters.
Good afternoon, brother.
My name is Atamahino Saint from Mary Help of Christians. Guys, are Triangle SS Churenda.
Junior member for Mother of Mercy. Patricia, just say your name and your school. Junior member, Mother of Mercy Presidium, Christ the King. Okay.
There's another one here.
What name are you wanting?
Here. Your name and where you study.
Our Lady of our peace school, of our Lady of our Fatima peace school.
Your name?
Your name?
Patricia, bano bayanja. Kuba mother of mercy.
Dr. brothers and sisters, my name is Arabta Spinakas from Mary Hope of Christians,
My name is Mauro Anna Maria Gibbs, the Secretary of Mary Help of Christians, Lazaro Triumph. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Zinga Maria Edward from Mary Hope of Christians, and we always converge at 5 every Wednesday at Lazaro Triumph.
Lazaro Triumph is the school. Jabasa like they are not. Lazaro
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Charles Moisma, member of Mother of Mercy, Christ the King.
Mukama mulungi obudde bwonna Mukama mulungi era sembera mbalamusiza nnyo bannajje bannaffe ate nyaniriza bannajje abavubuka bannange bwe tubeera eyo tuba tugamba ngo ejje lyabakadde naye tusanyuse nnyo okulaba ate nze kyensaba abavubuka mugjeeko mu matubaale kubanga bamanyi nti amajje lyabakadde ate ejje lyabakyala naye kinsanyusiza nga abasajja bangi ate nga abavubuka mbula akalevu bannange mugjeeko mu matwale nga mbasaba busabi kubanga ffe tulina abavubuka naye bwomugamba nti jangu oyingire mujje alabayo maama mukadde jjajja mukadde kati tetumuwa maanyi naye bwe mujja ne mutulambula abo baddamu amaanyi erinnya eryange nze Benaleeta Nasimbwa nengatako ery'omwami wange Sentamu nga nze ntulira mutwale balita Maaliya omuyinza balita ate nga nze pulezidenti wa Nabitalo Kuulira tusanyuse nnyo bannange mwebala nnyo mwebalidda ono ye Nabitalo era nga bimudde nti bitalo ya Mama Maaliya neyanze Nyabaluganda.
MC, when she finished, we are done. The next brother Klebach.
Now there is of course a special introducee who will introduce himself because he's the next on the program. We are honored to have the... Oh, we have one more.
25.
Good afternoon, sisters and brothers.
Good afternoon.
I don't know, for some reason the mic has been going past me. But I am Tegeka David from Mary Seat of Wisdom. You're most welcome.
Nabitalo. Yeah.
That is Mary Seat of Wisdom, Nabitalo. Okay, you're welcome. So we are honored to have the Kavona of Legion of Mary in the country. I hope that you, for the students and the pupils and those who might be new to the system, who can explain what the Senatus of Uganda means, who is confident to tell us what is Senatus. Have you ever heard about Senatus? If you want to not volunteer, I'm going to pick. I'm going to volunteer you. Somebody is volunteering. Louis. In 1 minute, somebody. Brother Weiss. Guy. You don't volunteer. There is a hand. Not Rosemary. I'm interested in those who are in this. There is a gift for you. when you talk.
Gift.
There is a gift for you when you talk. You tell us what's that
gift.
Yeah. So I think that is going to be something small which brother you're going to have to tell our junior presidia are not yet, I think, appointed with the governance of the region of Mary. Okay, we have, it's, okay.
It is the highest governing body in the country.
It is a bit far. It's been promised. There are witnesses.
The gift is there.
There is one which has come immediately. Okay, so brother, you're welcome to give us a word. And like I said, we are honored to have you here. The floor is yours, brother. The floor is yours.
I think I can stay here.
Yeah.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, the president of Christ the King Korea, all the other presidents from the different Korea that are here, presidia, and I also had commission. Yes. I'm really excited and very happy to be here. I want to thank you, and particularly Christ the King Korea, for inviting us to be part of this reunion today. I want, first of all, to ask everybody, please clap for your neighbor. And whisper the following words to that neighbor and say that, please, I love you. And also add this. God loves you. Thank you. I will be making 4 points. If I say those 4 points, I'm really very happy. I want to start with the young people
Want to help
here,
me?
and particularly those who
Yes?
are in schools.
You come here.
My sister, president of Nabitalo Korea, started. She was reading my script earlier, I think. If we want to have Legend of Mary 50 years from now, there is no other thing we have to do but to focus on the young people. And by having you people who are here, and particularly the young ones, the Jose Marias, those are the people really who are going to assure us that maybe 50 years from now, Legend of Mary will even be stronger than it is here today. I am not sure whether I can be there in the next 50 years. But God willing, maybe you can make it. But I'm not sure. Maybe by that time, I could be the living, Thank you. It could be that. So, why young people? I'll be talking about it. But thank you very much for living. Maybe we would be playing, we would be washing clothes, we would be doing other things at school. But we decided to come for this. This is good. The second thing is about this reunion. The reunion is about knowing each other. Like the MC was here earlier, shortly after the mass, was telling us that, please, we don't want people who are coming from the same institution to be next to each other. Please mix. That was really real. It is important that before you leave this place, At least go back with 3 or 5 names of people you've never interacted with, but you have done it today. Could be your fellow students, could be some old man like myself, or other people. Please make sure before you leave, you know somebody. You know, when Frank Duff was thinking about a thing like this, he realized that Legion of Mary, we have so many members. You might be in a parish like a Nabitalo, and you would never know who the other legionary is. So there was this provision for having a reunion where members can now come together, united under a courier or a commission, and then you come and know each other. You shouldn't have those very formal programs on such a day, and I'm happy that is it. Most important, the formal one is the mass. The rest is as we want. You can see how we are seated. I like this arrangement. Yes, so we don't have to follow the usual sitting arrangement, because we want people to be free with each other. That's the purpose of the reunion, because you want to know who is next to you. Who is this? Who knows? You are here today, but the person you are seated next 30 years from now will be the minister. And when you remember, we were in Nabitalo that time, I said, hey, that one was a legionary. And by the way, she has even the rosary. That one is a Catholic. I'm proud of that person. So you will even have that very strong attachment to such a person. We are talking of 30 years from now, or 20, or even 15, you never know, who knows. So the reunion is a very important activity for us, and every year we should have it. We should have it. Dr. Okulia, you have done very well. President King, you have done very well. Please, can you make another arrangement so that next year again, either we come back here or we go to another place, but again invite many more people to come. The other thing that I still want to mention before I begin on my 3 points, she went to Jesus, whispered to him, and after that she came back, whispered to him, and after that she came back to these guys and told them what? Which word did she say? So today she's telling me to tell you, do whatever I am saying, because it holds. It is going to help you. As young people, today's reunion is telling you, can we be very close to Jesus? Can we bring many more people into the church? Can we be the people that everybody can follow? Allow me to ask you the following questions. All of us who are here, just think back. When you are in the community and you are there walking, how many people can follow you? How many people can smell and say, kundi aiseko wano? Akawoke kaka no nkawulira. Nkawunyisa kaka. How many of us, But don't think about the kawowo person. But can people in the community, yes, it is true, kundi aiseko wano. If you are at school, can the head teacher, can students tell that so and so is in this class? Some of us, they never even remember us in the class. Why? There are many reasons. But Mother Mary is telling us, tubereba akawowo nga abantu batunyumirwa nga bw'oyita bw'oti buli omu agamba njagala kubeera kumpi n'oyo. I want to be very close to that person. How shall we manage to do that? It's not by just applying a perfume, dressing nicely, but doing what Mother Mary has said. Do whatever he tells you to do. And Jesus has told us to love one another. Are we there? Yes. Jesus tells us to do what? Love one another. If you find that in a class, this boy or this girl who shouts all the time, who makes noise, who is ever backbiting teachers, now what is the role of you as a member of the Religion of Mary? To join him and do the same? No. Your role is say, hey, please, can we focus on the studies? Help this person. And some of us have always wanted to do many things. And maybe our parents tell us, stop, don't do that. And we hate our parents for saying no. But the other day I was reading and somebody said, oh, I want to thank all the people in my life who said no. At first, I said, hey, what did this guy say? But later I realized he was really giving out real information. Some of us want to hear all the time a yes, a yes, a yes. That's not good. We want to hear so many people who will tell us no. No, not because they don't love you, but no, because you think you are going astray. Come back. You are going astray. But ask me, among all the boys in the village who used to do that, where are they and what are they doing? Others are already dead because of their misbehavior. Others are nothing other than occupying space. Yes, I'm sorry for those words, but it's because if I suppose I had joined them and also did the same, yeah, I would be, I don't know even whether I would have joined the Legion of Mary. Yes, because what they used to do after that is like playing all xylophones. They would be invited to go when there is a rumbe, they are the one, you are the one who's playing. When there is a wedding, you are the one playing. And then. And so, where are they? They wanted the good life early, but right now, others can't even walk. Not because that they are lame or they are sick, but now they've misused their bodies so much. So, they know that somebody gives you in this life, think twice, it would be a very good no. And Frank Duff puts it very well in the handbook. He says, success is a joy. Failure, postponed success. It's just like when somebody tells you no. Okay, when he says, when you have done something good and he say, yes, that is wonderful, fine. But there are days when most of the things you are doing, they will be telling you no. Don't say because they have said the no, it will not be a yes later. Just give it time, because when you concentrate on it, you will perfect and then it becomes a yes. We are saying a no because it is not the right time for you to do such a thing. So, value the no's that you are having at home, in school, on the way, and everywhere. Value them. I remember somebody was saying that, especially for students and young people, young women, and for the men, they know that when you talk to them, I love you, and the girl says no, that no, it shall say the what? Yes. Is that true? Not always. That no girl will ever tell you a what? A yes. But instead she says a what? A no. But today is not the discussion about that subject. And I know it is something that is troubling so many of us. So having done that good introduction, I am going to mention 3 things that I want you to focus on for our work as regionalists. Number 1, youth engagement. We are young people. Let us be more engaged in the work of Legion of Mary. This is the time to do it. Don't wait that now, when I reach the age of a lawyer, that's when I'm going to be what? Active. Forget. This is the time to be active. I remember when I was in O level, every time I was in a day school, but in town, and then I come from Kenya, and so I used to move. I would stay in the hostel, but I had the opportunity that from school, Ginger says, I would stay in the hostel. Oh, do I have an OB here? Hey, yes, I already have an OB here. So when I would move from school, I would sometimes go via the hospital, because in my presidium they would have sent me to go to hospital. I would go to hospital 5 and I would see patients. I would go to the parish priest at the Our Lady of Fatima and tell the parish priest, I found this, there is this patient in this ward, please, this one requires anointment, maybe when you have some free. And sometimes, you know what the father did by then? Was a Mzungu at that time. He would just simply say, in the morning come here, after mass we go with you. Usually on Saturdays, so after mass in the morning, jump in the car, we go to the hospital, I show him and he anoints those people. But these days, I find sometimes I might not have even the time to do some of these things. I am so much on to this earthly work, but also Legion of Mary work. But if I can recall the number of times the work I would do for Legion of Mary in the week was really great when I was still young. This is what I'm trying to say. Even you can do as much as possible. Because Frank Duff says, we can be saints. Oh, can we be saints? It is yes, we can be saints. It is impossible for us to do this work. That's number one. Number two, effective communication. When we do our work, we need to come back and report it to our presidia. And we tell them, we have done this. And then the presidium will be able to pick good things from what you have done. But there are certain things that require urgent attention. Like I've just mentioned, if a patient needs anointing, do you have to wait for the presidium meeting to report first? Hey, you immediately go and report to the catechist or report to the parish priest so that he can go and attend to the person. Effective communication is not only through phones, it can be in many ways. I don't have enough time to elaborate all this, but what I want to call upon all of us is that we should have that aspect in us, that all the time when you are doing something, really be there and explain and communicate what you are doing. Even when you are not able to do something, communicate. An example, you are supposed to come for the courier meeting, and you are never, and you are an officer. What do? You keep quiet and then until when they are doing the roroko? No. Send information. Now we are digitally connected. You have your phone, send a message. Some of you are already on a particular forum. Send your apology there. Members are manual. But it's always good to send to the president, because once you begin sending your apology, then when they see the vice president send an apology, then another have said, then other members say, today I think the meeting will not be here. So you can discourage others. So it is better to communicate to your president and tell him I'm unable to come. The other thing that I want to mention is us being able to adapt and being able flexible. Yes, I think some of us, once we know this is the direction, we don't want to be changed. There are certain things we can remain like that, but there are things in life that we need to be very, very careful when it comes to adaptability and flexibility. We know, for instance, praying the rosary. Somebody knows only Hail Mary and Our Father. When it comes to the mysteries, that is something very difficult. Now, how do we manage? We are trying to encourage as many of us as possible to be reciting, and by that the word reciting is not as good, to be praying the rosary daily. The rosary all the 20 decades. But what happens? Some of us end up doing, for the rosary, we shall leave it to the elderly. They have the time. I'm telling you, I was one of those who used to think like that. But once you get used to what Mother Mary is telling you, I'm telling you, you'll find the time. And I can share with you that for me, it used to be very difficult to send 20 decades. And what helped me was just a legionary, a friend. She said, but Aloysius, tell me, do you do the 20 decades? I said, no, I have to be sincere with you. I don't. I said, now, so what happens? I said, you know, I have a very tight schedule. I said, now, take me through your program. Then I said, how do you spend your 24 hours? And then she said, don't tell me the hours of the night. Those ones forget. Let's just concentrate on the hours of the day. And I said, in the morning when I wake up at around 5:30, I prepare myself, prepare to go and work. I leave my home at around 6:30 and targeting to reach the office around 7:30 or between 7:30 and 8, because I'm supposed to be there before 8. I said, okay, so when you are going, what means of transport do you use? I said, of course I have a car, I drive myself from home. How many people are in the car when you are driving? I said, most of the times I'm alone. I said, okay, fine. Sometimes I'm with my wife. When she's not at night duty, we can move together when she's going to do their duty. So I said, okay. Now, in the car, what do you normally do? I said, when I'm driving from home, around 7, there are some popular talk shows. Yes. I am telling you, popular talk shows, this is the time I listen to the news, this is the time I listen to things happening around the world. This because I don't read the newspapers, I don't do this. Aloysius, can you do this? Can you, when you start from home, driving up to your workplace, that's roughly 1 hour, 1.5 hours, or 2 hours. You can say at least one chaplet. I said, yes. And then when you are going back home, what happens? I said, I still go back either one, or a few of my colleagues at the work, sometimes I offer them a lift. So they said, okay, when you are offering a lift, please, this is your car. Not so. He said, yes. So you tell them, I am going to recite the rosary. Please join me in the rosary. If you are driving back home. So you can say you are a rosary. Now when I started doing it, I realized that from home to reach office, I would actually cover 2 mysteries. Yes. Now going back home, I would find myself covering, and I have covered the whole rosary. The first time, the second time, and I said, so it is as this simple. So some of us, it becomes difficult. We want to remain into the other comfort zone of ours. We don't want to change. And I want to use this person because I saw him with my eyes. Although I didn't get the chance to touch him, but at least I was here, he was there. That is Pope John Paul II. I saw him with my eyes directly like this. Now he's a what? He's a what?
He's a saint.
Now listen to what he said. He said, if I can have just 1 million people who can recite the rosary, I can change the world. How many people are in this world? We are now closing to 80 billion, 7 billion. 7 billion. But he only needed what? 1 million. Meaning that almost every country, even if he got only 3, 5 people or 10 people, he could really make it. So they are not, we don't have people who are saying the rosary That's number one. The second point he said was, those who think can say the rosary on their, actually this is Frank Duffy. So he said, if you think you are going to say the rosary using the knees, you will not make it. If you want to say the rosary and you are all the time on the what? On the knees, it's a very good and respectable kind of posture. Very good gesture to God. But body-wise, you become weak. You can't manage. You sometimes you find yourself, it is not possible. So, what does he say? Pope John Paul himself says, find the time while walking in the compound. Doing what? Saying the rosary. While in the taxi, say the what? Rosary. Why didn't he say when you are kneeling? Because he knows the challenges we go through. And some of us are failing because we think the rosary can only be said when we are on our knees. No! I am using the words of not, these words are not mine, but by who? Yes, Pope John Paul, the right now is a saint. So he tells you, if you want to say the rosary, please walk around in the compound, walk in the taxi, where, and you can say your rosary, and that is okay. So brothers and sisters, I want to thank you very much for coming and for being into this particular reunion of ours. My last point for you is spiritual renewal. Let us renew our spirituality through prayer. We say the rosary, we attend the mass, we should attend the retreats, recollections. These are ways that will help us to improve our spirituality. Because of time, I would have gone deeper into these things, but I just mention them, find the time, look at them, and see how you could use them to help yourselves. So I want to thank you so much for your attention. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank the President of Christ the King for organizing such a wonderful moment for us to be together. My name is Aloysius Chirivachi. My presidium is called the Gate of Heaven Presidium Christ the King. My courier is Saint Matia Murumba Courier, and currently I am the president of the Senate of Uganda. I want to thank you for listening, but I want to request, Brother President, that you give me 2-3 more minutes to give a chance to the young ones. They rarely meet the president. If you have any question, anything you will not understood that I've said, or something that was said in your presidium and you never understood it, it is now time for you to ask. Ask me. Or I have even other people here who will help me to answer those questions. He's here, she's here, he's there, they are here. So if, please, any question, especially from the schools, the young people, we are ready to listen to you and we shall answer those questions. It can even be outside what? Outside the religion of Mary. For instance, my mother, it could be a question. My mother already doesn't want me to go to church on Sundays. How can I manage this? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Aloysius. Another heavy hand clap for the President of the Senate. I don't know how many times you hear presidents of such an organ speaking to you. Okay? So and you, of course, not all of us have an opportunity. The president speaks to the councils which are attached to the senatus at least once every month. But not all of us have an opportunity to attend that senatus meeting. So today, he is giving us a chance. He has brought senatus meeting to you here. And in that senatus meeting, maybe he's giving us AOB, General. Okay? You can ask him, you can ask the senatus office is now here together with all of us. please ask away. Anything which your president of the Presidium once said and you were out of humility, you said, okay, let me go with this answer, but I'm not so confident. This is the chance. So how many hands up first? Start, we are 1, 2, 3, 4. For a start, 4, 5. Now we need to be a bit orderly here. So 4 hands. Any others? This first phase. Brother President, can we take what? 5. Maybe in 2 phases. So the first phase, 5 questions. You ask. Another one asks, you will note down, and then you will answer. Introduce yourself first. Remind him what your name is. Remind us what your name is.
My name is Aikoro Beatrice, and I'm from Mary Hope of Christians, Gaza Triangle SS.
Ask away.
So my question is about Mother Mary. Since I was in primary, my fellow students tell me Mother Mary has other children apart from Jesus. They say she didn't die a virgin. So we just wanted to know the answer.
Thank you. Number 2.
Okay, for me I have 2 questions. Yes. One is that, what's your name? Agava Ambrose from Presidium, Seat of Wisdom. One is it each Presidium, is it obligated, like if it is the station and each are doing charitable work, is it that they should do one of those, or it's good even to do both of them? Repeat again. Like visitation, visiting the sick, the work, people, then even this doing charitable work like cleaning, doing work. Is it obligated that they should do one of those, or they should mix up? Even in the meeting, if you do charitable work, is it like, if you do visitations, is it that you should speak every person you have met, or you can choose one of those, 2 of them, you speak about that scenario? Because sometimes you may visit many people and the meeting gets long when it take, I think you're taking 1.5. Yeah. We find out people are avoiding calm wine because you take a lot of time in the meeting. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Gava. This is the question.
I don't know. Balinga wajikwendeza. Singi techaginza.
Which probably may not meet your time. In the region, we have that room of upgrading, share with incorporate other things to meet your time. After academy, it's time. There are very many examples I may not read now. One example. We have to take an
I know that because we talked about many times if the system can.
Can I be just sometimes? Okay, that actually, let me first think. I'll get back. But
you have to clean up the scenarios. It sounds politically right. Okay, number 4, yes.
Thank you. My name is Resting Mother Most Pure City. My question is the Katena in Luganda. They say aze chimpoze nge mambya mbalagavu ng'omwezi atisange je eritaze kulwana, or some people say atisange je eritalaze okulwana. So my question is, which is which?
name is Sekano Adipita from Mary Queen of Peace, Future Bells College Wakiso. And my question is, you know we are from in a yes, we are coming from a mixed school, and our school, okay, in our school we are having different students from different religions, and they feel like they want to join the region of Mother Mary. And as the region was introduced in our school, we were told that at least we bring those who are Catholics. So how can we handle such an incident? Because they are really interested. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Michael, I hope you're not saying this is one of the scenarios you want flexibility on. We are waiting for your own scenario. That is another person's example. Don't say, One final, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is it. This is it, yes.
Right. Thank you very much. Let me start from the simplest. And the very last one.
But I can talk as DJ brings his machines back to life. Brothers and sisters, the Legend of Mary, what has made it stay for the last 100 years is its consistency. Huh? What? Consistency. Being articulate for whatever it does and being consistent on that. The way we have laid this altar here for Mother Mary is the way you'll find it in China, is the way you'll find it in Ireland, the way you'll find it in Tanzania, and now here Uganda. Same. We talk about, those of you, you know very well when it comes to branding. MTN has got its own way of branding. It has the color. Which color is dominant? Yes. So when you begin seeing it in blue, you think it will be in MTN? You begin questioning. So they have put it in the mind of the people that MTN is what? Yellow. Now, Legend of Mary understood this long time ago, that we have to be consistent and remain in that, because it is what counts. Now, in schools, we have so many students from different walks of life. For Legend of Mary, the underlying point is only one. For a member, for somebody to be a member, you must be Catholic. Start with. Then, yes, exactly. If you are a practicing Catholic, who is going to stop you from doing that? Being a member of Legend of Mary? No one, unless you are self. So you need to be receiving sacraments for you to be a member. Now, some of us would like to say, but no, you see we have so many boys and girls who want to join. That's a good thing. Let them come. But let them tell the student and say, go and tell your mother, go and tell your father. If they can allow you to become a Catholic, we can do the process at school with our chaplain, and then you become a Catholic, and now you can become what? A legionary. Don't admit people who are not Catholics. Please, chapter 1 of the Bible. Chapter 2. The very first few sentences of which of those chapters tell us it is an organization of Catholics. So if somebody is not a Catholic, cannot be a member of Legion of Mary. So however good this person loves Mother Mary, by the way, I will tell you, I have my neighbors where I stay, who are Muslims. Actually, they love Mother Mary. They even asked me. So one of them went and bought the image of our Mother Mary, like a small one. She puts it in her bag, her wallet, small, and those small bags of the lady. She walks with it. And for her, she says, when she comes to my place and she says, oh, Kambuzeko Mama Maria, and then she will kneel down and that's very good. I have no problem. Because you know what she says? She has solved many of my problems. And we cannot avoid that. We cannot stop them from doing that. But even if she loves Mother Mary to that extent, I'm not going to recruit her to be a legionary, because there are other things that are required for somebody to be a legionary. Must be Catholic and should be receiving sacraments. That is the point number 1. Now, the second person said, Katena in Uganda. You see, it is a question of how we say certain words. Certain words. And when you read it in English, who is she that comes forth as the morning rising, fair as the moon? And I want that last bit. Tell us what? Set in battle. Now when you go to Uganda, aje chimpoze ngemambya balagavu ng'omwezi atemagana ng'enjuba. Now that's where the whole thing is. Now, because some of us are not Baganda, there is a way we quicken the words. We don't give the words the right intonation so that it can bring out the meaning. Actually, even me, before when I learned this, I used to say eritaze, meaning it has not come to fight. But it's like where I come. I'm ready for you. That's what it means. It is not saying, for us we have not come to fight. Instead, it's saying, for us we are now ready to fight. We are ready for war with you. Set in battle array. Eje erikoze ritya? Wama sister yogera bulungi mu Luganda mpulirawo. Eje erikoze ritya? Litaze. Ukutala. In other words, getting ready. Wherever you see, they are ready for war. That's what it means. So it is the intonation, how we say it, that matters. Yes, sister.
Thank you so much, Brother President. To add on that, Oluganda lugaga, but tukirize omuntu bwagamba nti eritalaaze, it is all meaning the same thing. Wabula nti webaleeta tesereeyo okugivunula mu Luganda, abatuula abepiskopi abasaseredoti balaba nti eritaze ekyo ekisinga, but eritalaaze, it is the same meaning. You get spread for battle, like mutalaga nga wano, you position yourself all over the place. Editalaze. So neobagamba editalaze, it is still meaning setting for the battle array. Naye kati abavunula batuvunulira ekigambo eki kye tulina okugoberera ekyatesera, naye woli wagamba ekitalaze nakyo kiba kituufu, naye nga bo badaba nti eritaze okulwana. It could be the best Luganda word to fit in. Naffe ne tuba tukola ki? Tukozesa, naye era okutalaga, omuntu wagamba okutalaga era kyekimu. Okutalaga is setting for the battle array.
Thank you very much, sister, for that. I want the next one. Brother I want you to go back and read chapter 20 of the handbook. The system invariable. The system invariable. What do they mean? We have set our table that should, the way it should look. And we are proud and happy about it. Who gets sick when it is like this? Any? No one. We really feel happy about it. I'm just using this just as an example. Now, we want to make sure that north, east, west, south, whatever it is, we are doing the same thing. Then somebody will tell you, the handbook says that there are people who will come with very nice suggestions. Say, but you see, with this digital world now, what if we put the vexillium behind the image of Mother Mary? We are comfortable with the way it is. So there is no need again to change. The system invariable because I think the Holy Spirit has guided. Now, I want you to read the chapter 1 of the handbook and the very last sentence of chapter 1. It is a quote. Who has seen it? If you have your handbook, chapter 1, the very last sentence. Who has seen? Yes, say it. Said by who? Pope John the 23rd. When you read the books, when you read the church doctrine, is among those popes they say were intellectuals, highly intelligent. Is among those very intelligent popes we have had. Now, this pope, after looking at what the Legend of Mary is, for some time, when he was meeting the legionaries of France, he said, I am so happy. Legion of Mary, you really present the true face of the Catholic Church. He even documented it and wrote. It is one of those things that we quote that we have in the handbook. We are a true face of what? The Catholic Church. Haven't you heard that the Catholic Church is very rigged? Eh? Haven't you known that they tell everybody, you are wrong about the Catholic Church? Very rigged. Would you expect Legion of Mary to be so easy? If we are true face of the Catholic Church, would you now also expect us to be that? No. So, we are true face of the Catholic Church because we are following what Mother Church is teaching us. And for us now, you and me, we need to protect the church and we need to walk the word, to walk the talk. So the system is invariable because the moment you begin changing goalposts, things change. I want to use Brother Michael. The example he did not bring, I can say it here. The example of people not receiving sacraments. Jesus said, I may not say the exact words, but it is in the Bible, it's written that if you have something in your eye, will you go when there is a piece of wood, or whatever it is, dust in your eye, in your eye, to go and help your neighbor when you still have this? You cannot. What do?
First remove yours and then you can go ahead. Those of you who fly, those of you who fly, the flight captain or the flight attendant will always tell you, we might reach somewhere and maybe there is need for oxygen. The captain will drop the oxygen masks. Start with what? What does he say? Those of you, okay. Start with the, yes, you start with yourself. Even if you have your child, start with yourself before you. What are they saying? When there is no oxygen now in the cabin, the pilot will open the oxygen masks so that you can put on and breathe. So when those masks drop, they tell you, start with yourself. They come, you put in, then you can help your child or your neighbor. That is the principle in flights. Now, in the Bible, even Jesus told us, first remove before you. Yes. Now, if you are not receiving sacraments, how are you going to draw people to the sacraments? It is insufferable. Yes. It will be very much insufferable. Because everybody say, but na ye kwe ngatofuna masakramento, nikuracho njikiriza nti funa masakramento. But we are having this situation, brothers and sisters, and today let us pray for it. On the islands in Lake Victoria, we have parishes there, and the Legion of Mary is trying to work there. What have we discovered? There are some parishes where we have catechists, but they don't have people who are receiving sacraments. And the catechist is a person who does not receive sacrament. Some of them have got 1 or 2 wives. Yes. 3 weeks ago, I was in Tombra Yambio Diocese in South Sudan. And I want to tell you, I saw 2 catechists. One had 2 wives, another one had 3 wives. They are what? I asked the parish priest at the cathedral, what is this situation that I'm seeing? And Father tried to explain, and by that to make matters worse, I saw when it was time for Holy Communion. Whom can I say? Let me see whom, but not to use you as a guinea pig, but just as a simple example. Yes, sister, stand up. Yeah, just stand up. Sir. Yes, I could see sisters in Legion of Mary that size carrying babies. Yes, carrying babies. She has a baby and now she's going for. So I would just try to observe. Is there somebody like me? Nothing. So I even asked Father, what is this situation? He said, oh, of course here I don't want to scandalize you. Please don't think it is going to be like that to you. He said, some of these things are serious pastoral challenges. Serious in the sense that now this girl was raped. She decided not to abort. She has not gone, she doesn't know the raper. And she has not gone back to anything of that nature. And she has told you, I want to receive sacrament. Would you refuse? So I said, no, Father, there you are very right. So say, maybe some of those that you are seeing, that is the what? They've been in war and these things have been happening. And so I said, oh. However, the thing that I told him, watch out. If today she is having a baby, next year she comes with another baby, are you still going to allow her to continue having Holy Communion? I'm saying next year having a baby, not the other previous baby. Now a second what? So it means there's something wrong which is happening. So brothers and sisters, the system is invariable that however good people would be, that such people should be members of Legion of Mary. No. Let us first help them to receive the sacraments in order to join Legion of Mary. Yes. If the system says we have to say the catena daily, why are you? Why don't you want to say the Katena daily? When we went to Ethiopia, the Ethiopians, when we told them that we meet once a week, they said, that is too much. That's too much. Too much. We want to be regionals, but that is once a week is too much on us. Said, oh, what is it? Said, no, for us we can manage once a month. Said, for us, read chapter 20. The system invariable, because we have to meet weekly. You don't now in people in South Sudan want to change what they call a month presidium meeting and the courier meeting. On a day like this, they come for the courier meeting, but all the presidia assemble. Now, then they tell you, seat of wisdom, sit there. Gate of heaven, sit there. You want no sit there. This one sit there. Then they sit, they conduct their presidium meeting. Then after the presidium meeting, the officers now come and they sit here for the courier meeting. I said, that is not the way we do things in Reunion of Mary. So we are really doing some work. And now, why am I giving this example? I want you people to go and teach them. I want young people who are ready to go and do extension work in Ethiopia, in Sudan. We want, now the other day I was in Tanzania, I found a few challenges. It's not as bad as the other countries. Tanzania is a little bit better than others. We need to go to Tanzania. Congo is worse. So who is going to do this? It is you, the young people. Come. And especially those of you who don't yet have those challenges of some of us. We already have families, we have children. You cannot go away for 1 month. Because for you to go and do this work, you cannot afford it to beep. You see, some people are interested. Beeping is normal in Uganda. They want also when it comes to Reunion of Mary work. They do what? They want to beep. And what am I referring to beeping? You want to go there for 1 day and you come back. That's a beep. This work you cannot just beep. It is a full call. Full call with everything paid for. So we want to invite you to go and support us in this work. Finally, this other question of yours, sister. Hey, where is Beatrice? No, there's Brother Agaba. Brother Agaba, seat of wisdom. When you visit, when I do my work and I come to the presidium meeting, if, for instance, every day I've been meeting people, that's why the handbook tells us we should carry a notebook. Have a notebook, write all the details. When it is time for the meeting, summarize. So that you say the most important things. You don't begin by saying, I met 15 people. Remember in the whole week, yes, that is very good. You have met 15 people. Now you begin saying, now, when the first one was called John, with John I started by greeting. Then I told him about his very nice medal that he has. And then when I went to the second one, I did, my friend, the meeting will require a whole day. So the important things that the secretary should capture in your report is, if you met 15 people, say, this week I was able to meet 15 people. Of the 15, 8 are Catholics, 2 are Protestants, the rest were Pentecostals. Of these, 3 of them were on sacraments. Let's imagine maybe you met all these in what? In the hospital. 3 of them were on sacraments, and only one was bad love. I even called the father to anoint him, and it was done. Finished. Don't tell us how did you discover he's a Catholic, he's on sacraments. That detail sometimes when you are in a meeting, you might not give. But if the meeting is not having so many members, for instance, a meeting of 6 people, meeting of 4 people, some of those details can be given. And say, you know, this is a family, I talked to this one, and one of them told me their family is just close here. It is near Nabitalo, but the next village is called Bugema. And in there, he said they have a sub-parish called So, and the Msomesa is So. I think we need to go and start Region of Navy. There is an opportunity. So let us, he even gave me the telephone contact. Let us use this. Those details you can give. But the moment the meeting is big, many members summarize and give a summary. You were talking of a report of charity and then visitation. For us, it is once you have been given work, it could be that you have gone to do charitable work. Much of our work is still also for charitable. But you are going to do work, come and report to the members, irrespective whether it is charitable or not. Give a report, but a summarized one. If the secretary wants the details, you can give him that cannot, and he can capture those details. And it is from those details that really we can get the statistics. Yes. Finally, did Mother Mary have other children? The answer, no. No. They should not. That's why the Catholic Church has maintained Virgin what? Mary did not have other children. And when you read the Bible, you still find that they are talking about Mary Magdalene, they are talking about others who were relatives. It's chilling over to one. This is my sister, this is my sister, 3 of them are here. This one has 5 children, this one has 4, this one has 6. And now when we have a function, all those children come and they become my very close friends. And when we are having a function, sometimes I could name them and they are from this person. And so you may think these are brothers of Jesus or sisters of Jesus. But the true teaching of the Catholic Church, Mother Mary did not have other children. Thank you.
Somebody wants to ask a question that I think Brother Losias has not handled very well. So that's the first set of 5 questions. Thank you very much, Brother Losias. I hope that the questions were asked for all of us and the answers are for all of us. What touched me most is that set in a battle array. It is it can seem obvious, but it is not. And I had many commemorations that, hey, Bulijo. Okay, so yes. So any other questions? So the next phase, 1, 2. It's not a question. 1 to supplement.
Good afternoon once again. On mother having other children, I was taught that in their culture, your auntie's daughter is your sister, who is your brother. So when they were talking about the sisters and brothers, they were talking about cousins. That because in their language there is no specific word for a cousin. And to prove that also, in John chapter 19 verses 25, and standing beside the cross of Jesus were his mother, the mother of Jesus, and his mother's sister. You get it? So this is the sister who had children that we misinterpret to be the brothers of Jesus. And also, when you go to Mark 16 chapter 1, Mark 15:40, they say, now were also women watching from a distance, among whom were Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James the younger, and Joseph and Salome. So this is the Mary, the sister of Mary they were talking about. So the Joseph and the Salome, they are not like brothers. of they are not like blood brothers of Jesus, but they are his cousins. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, Brother Michael, you have a scenario now for brother. Okay.
Thank you, brother. Actually, it was comprehensive enough, and I'm willing to hear from you more. Okay, maybe you can guide me on just one thing. Like, are we allowed to have some room to use like common sense in some situations? The way how you gave a good example of the pregnant girls. Take an example, I'm in a hospital, I've visited, and I'm not allowed to give things, but I can. The person is bad off. Am I really, is it bad? Or are we allowed to use sometimes common sense to solve the situation? Then finally, doesn't the handbook somewhere contradict with the Bible, whereby it says we should not judge? Someone has come, I've chased you from the legion. Is it okay? Sometimes, and you feel you get a feeling of being judgmental. Isn't the handbook somewhere somehow contradicting with the Bible? I thank you.
Now, to take you back to the Catena, where it says that Amnalika Veronica Lutaya is Mr. President. To take you back to the Catena, which talks of Ajechimpoze, Ngemambia, Atisange Jeditaze Kulwana. So, in situations where people use logic instead of following the handbook, and that may lead to presidia collapsing, which approach should be used? Should we use that simple approach of a chimpose, or we use a tougher one?
You bring in the issue of a presidium collapse.
Because of the stubbornness of members failing to follow the handbook and then try to use their logic to run programs of the presidium.
So that is number 2. Number 3.
Thank you, brother. My name is James Derek, Mary Queen of Peace, Central Park. Yes, Mary Queen of the Peace from Central Park, Future Bells. I wanted to know, because I wanted to know on the parents of Mother Mary and his sisters.
The parents?
Yeah, and even,
Mary.
Yeah, and even his sisters. Yeah.
Number 4. Okay, Brother Martin is talking about the volume being low, but one of the solutions to be come as close as possible. Come as close as possible. Now that the sun has given us more shade, please extend towards us so that we don't strain. Okay, 2 more questions, and then any other questions?
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nakaiwa Angela, and I wanted to know that why does Mother Mary step the snake on the...
Why is Mother Mary stepping on a snake? Yes. Last question. Last one for this phase. Before we convert this into a congress.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. My name is Nanda Miriam Faith. My question is all about the sculpture for Mother Mary. Is it a must that it should be bigger than the flag?
It is about Mother Mary's statue, whether it should be longer than the flag. I think she's worried about this one already. She's wondering why they are at the same height as the Chilium. She's making a very good observation. In fact, she's slightly, depending on where you are from, where you are standing. But we get the question. One last question.
Thank you very much, Brother Ambrose. Brother Francis, once again, mine is a comment. Yeah, mine is a comment, and I thought I should make this comment now that we have students, legionaries here. In Uganda, they say, I hope I won't give a different meaning, that that it's the young people who make who can actually sustain a forest. In this case, for regional to be sustainable, we need them. But however, there are some challenges you are likely to meet. And I'm very happy that the president is addressing some of those challenges you are likely to meet. But the assurance I wanted to give is one, nobody should come and deceive you that your faith maybe has any gap. There is no gap in Catholic faith, and the real engine, or maybe the heart, or maybe the engine, the heart, the brain of the Catholic Church is our regionalists. Nobody should come and deceive you. I have been confronted by, sorry to say, by the so-called born again, questioning whether Mother Mary is in the Bible. I said, but you people, what do you believe in? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? I said, yes. Born of who? I said, but now you see it is not in the Bible. I said, no, if it's not the Bible, it's in the scripture. So basically, they will be confusing you on your face, testing your face, testing your face. And I've been telling some of the sisters around that, like just said, when Satan was trying to test him, there are some questions that just, by the way, refused to answer. Said, never test your God. So he would answer some questions which look to be vague, but actually which will just disempower Satan. There are some questions you should not be able to entertain when you are regionally. Said, why is the Mother Mary? Why is so? Said, no, that's not relevant. What is important is that Mother is the Mother of our God and Mother of Jesus, and we don't pray. We believe in Jesus Christ, and we believe that he's the son is the son of Mother Mary, and believe that Mary is the mother of God. Period. Someone tells you many things, you just run away from that particular person. That's a comment which I'm going to make, but I think the president also tried to clarify himself.
That one, we had allowed one more question. That was a comment. So let's take the question now. The last one.
The question was here.
That one was a comment.
This one not a question.
Ave Maria, brothers and sisters. Yes, me, I'm Cynthia Mary from Queen of Angels, and my question was that how many testimonies does the Holy Catholic Church need in order to canonize a specific saint?
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Brother Mark, President Mother Mary Mostamiable. Brother President, at my presidium, we're having a problem of time, the meeting time. I can call it a recommendation that was made by one of our okay, a sister from another presidium, Luganda presidium, she was like, we can meet after first mass. But the problem with first mass, our church, okay, it's like that one. There's a room at the entrance of the church. So I was wondering, is it allowed to have a legionary meeting, let's say, at this area while mass is going in there? Is it allowed? Then also to an advice I can give to the young legionaries. Your legionaries. Legionary is prone to, a soldier is prone to accidents, wounds, death, you get it. So here we are not going into physical war, we are going into spiritual what? Spiritual war. So you will face temptations in whatever way you get. But don't become a born again. I'm saying it out of experience. Most of my friends whom I entered with the legionary turned into born again. So expect worse, you get. Don't expect good things, expect worse. Because a legionary, you have to fight. Thank you very much.
Okay, that is the last one, brother. Somebody, our vice president of the Courier, wants to first of all give it at least an answer. There's a burning answer she has. Then you can sum up.
Not really a burning answer, but I wanted to discuss the introduction. And the lesson was we had, Sister Rasta was given a chapter to talk about material relief. She really told us actually, I didn't know. But what I can tell you is that Frank Dove belonged to an apostolic called the Vincent McCall. What the Vincent McCall used to do, bagenda tebakyalira abantu abatalina abali obubi talina mulimu oba bamugobye bwebityo ne bamuwanga ki ebintu. Frank Dove nga bakyalira amaka g'abanaku abafubye ebizibu ne babadde mu bizibu babawa ssente babawa buli kimu kye bali beetaaga. But Frank Dove yalaba nti ebintu babawa babibawa naye waliwo ate ekikola ki ekibulako. So kwekuba yasinzira n'agamba tekitukola ki tetugaba matironi oba otya oba osoma batasaba oba oli mukafiiri tebalina tebali tebakugamba nti ebintu ebyokudda ebyomwoyo oyo spiritual growth bo bali bakuwa bubuki n'ova mu mbeera embi gyewalimu. So I think sometimes we legionaries doubt our prayer. Let me give an incident. There is a sister, she testified, she was given an assignment of visiting an institute, and she called this institute. She was in an alarming state. She said she was almost pulling out, I think, was it 10,000, 4,000? And she was like, like in her heart, I could have given her a cent, I could have offered. But God wanted to show her that her visit, like her gesture of love, is even enough to and even her prayer is enough to provide for that person. Kuwa street omuntu namusulirako emitwalo etaano ng'ali awo nga we mwogeramu nange abaana biki. She was like, nze nali ngenda muwa omutwalo, omukama yamuwa emitwalo etaano kyokka ye yali agenda muwa ki essente yali agamba omutwalo. So omukama yakireeta, was like, you people, I was so surprised when nalaba emitwalo etaano naye nga nze nali ngenda muwa sente zikola ki ezisukako. God wanted to show her that without our guest of love, like our guest of love, tutwala nnyo mu sente wakisimuwadde kino. But brothers and sisters, let's trust our prayer, because whatever you wish to give that person, God multiplies 3 times. Like when you go and you say 3 Marys, because every Marys multiply 1,000 times. Oba wakavao Red Cross nejja eyinza n'otuukirako yomeka ne mugamba kusisulidde biiri omulwadde yennyini gw'okwokolamu kwe gwayagalamu wa mutwalo gwakola ki gwakulya Red Cross nemusasulira. 2 million ez'okumulongoosa because of the 3 Hail Marys. Like omuzizaamu amaanyi naye n'omugamba nti balekasa bakatonda naye n'atandika katonda bannange omukazi nyamba. You get, because we are like, Okosa Komani says we shouldn't put emotions while doing Mother Mary's work. But what you should do, you should pray. One way better to Kongola Mutumonapo. Native West the Katonda, Timonapo way. What you're not going more Katonda agenda Kolaji, who is Samo. It is the gesture, the God you bring to her, that God is going to build. It is a seed you've invested in that person, that it's going to grow. And another thing why the Legion of Women is reading, Brother Marco Chakuane Sente in Molago, or abantu Sente Banaje. In 20 years, Abanaja Chakuana Sente now. So Abana the refugees who come after, Achakuama to China Sente. Atukama Amkanduna de Gola Banaka mulima kopi abaki akajieta abantu wanga sente nayo batakuwa sente mulima kopi around the munaje mwoni mwate sente. So it's like we are dynamic tugenda ne tubaawo. So kwa ina sente mutwani ngabana tebalina babasingisa omulwadde batamusanga akugambe n'erinnya maka yampa sente. What to say? Well, there's those patients who still in what? You are in community. But no some Mukadeno was saying. We always would never see the sister picking that. Nzenga mbutu sikola kisina. Tata kuuliza. Toka babi mujagala zingane emirembe mali yetano. Sijja muyamba oba ebigambo unnage so bakino. Tusobola okugayi masi. Tata kuuliza lwakuba nti sister Roscorede yali amwaddaseeko omwezi okuwedde. So that is why it's like when Prakadakana Chekuanagana, Abadabulin Vina Sente, Mafrika Tutakwana Sente, or Sudan. Abadabulin were complaining again of what was sent and of Fabana Kotukina Sente. So he made it universal technology, Tetua Sente, never over it is rather expensive. Even when you don't give material leave, even when you first contacted someone, no Gama told him on that day. Omuntu oba wamulabira nti walaba omunaku nga wamulabira nti okulabira omujjajje ekifaananyi kyokutwaliramu ki nti oli munnajje tomuwa ssente mwoba owulira ng'oyagala muyamba n'ofuna wa sisita n'ogenda mu woodi n'ogamba sisita asaba kumpeera ku mukyalo oyo nga naawe omulaba mumpeera emitwalo etaano abazira sabajja muno ne bakuwa ssente n'omuwa oba namutuna ku kyeresisitawo oba someone else n'omugamba kubulire bedi number 30 mumpeera emitwalo bedi number 30 talina mazzi talina ki nabatemati mumpeera because omuntu ekifaananyi kyakulabiramu kyamunajje bw'oba walaba omuntu nga munajje nondaba for the first time n'obusange nate mekanotoba sente because enda kugamba kiki biye bannajje yiise nowonnajje webunyonyo bampa ebiri bampa ebiri mwetemulese kintu mufuna ekibiina oba omuntu kale ng'olaba inid ng'olabira waganda eki ng'olabira omuntu ali mubi mupeebera ogamba saala mupeera amazzi amazzi mupeera mupeera olukumi ali mu kyapati because waliba amazina bannajje baako wabanamusanga akaddiye ajja kubagamba bannaye bwe nali mu ddwaliro mu myaka gy'enkaaga bannajje bampa kubenga temulina kyemukoze eki kyemundeetedde. So you can find good Samaritans, men's field, women's field, where you can give material leave because that is it. But tetubali tiri rigid naye nga ebintu bye sente si bye basically that is people find it so hard naye essala zaffe bannajje twenyoma ffe tulaba nti sente zetuwa abantu zezisinga oba sukaali but really the prayer we give God multiplies it 1,000 times ffe tukiriza nti omukama wojja n'omusabira nosigala ng'osabira omuntu oyo katonda amuwa sente nyingi n'okusinga sente zo zolowooza zoyagala okuwa. Thank you.
I hope that you are comfortable with that. So brother, and please, we are going to have lunch, don't worry. brother, let's finish this phase of answers, and then we come to the last session after lunch.
So many questions were made. I have this magazine in my hands. I am not selling the magazine. I just want to use it to tell you the message. Abasoma newspapers, front page, back page, front cover page here and here. If your advertising are more expensive than any other thing you put inside the book. True or not true? You agree with me? What is the reason? Usually a newspaper, na magazine yeno, omuntu ayinza okutasoma byonna. Naye will always be forced to read what is on the front page. Yeah? Oba bwebanga ebadde ku mmeeza nga bagifundise, kyangu nnyo okulaba ebiri ku ki back page. Okiraba? Naye bw'asalawo okusoma, abikula. Tell me in real life, you always go into the center, page 20, page 30. Where do you go immediately? You open the book. Yeah, first page. And I'm the handbook. I want both Luganda and English. Luganda Chiliwa. Very good. Next to each other. We are going to do this. I am answering question number 1 and 2. People ask me questions. Now, Frank Duff and the people who wrote this handbook were very wise. That after you have opened the front page, of course you straight away go to table of contents. But after the table of contents, the most important message in this handbook is in what they call the preliminary note. Are we there? Preliminary note, Erimuka box. Preliminary note. Who can read the first paragraph in English? First paragraph in English.
Religion is a system which can be thrown out of balance by suppressing or altering any of its parts. Of it, could the following verse have been written?
Read it again and with more vigor and vibe.
Religion is a system which can be thrown out of balance by suppressing or altering any of its parts.
Stop there. Give the mic to sister. Sister, kisome mu Luganda.
Ebyokwekkaanya ebisookebwako. Ejje yekola eyinza okuggyibwa mu butuufu bwabyo ng'omuntu aliko ekitundu ebintu byalyo byajjayo oba byakyusa nalyo lyandisobodde okwongerwako ebigambo nga bino nti
I am raising this part for you to know. The writer of this handbook says the Legend of Mary can be easily thrown off balance. You know, I am balancing on my legs very well. I can even lift my leg and do this. But maybe if somebody did this, I can lose balance and fall down. Not so. Now, in the Legend of Mary, something very small can start like this and can throw the Legend of Mary where? Down. And they are saying, please watch out. Let's skip that part. Go to the next part. Third paragraph. This paragraph here. Yes.
So, if unprepared to work the system exactly as described in these pages, please do not start the religion at all.
Say it again.
So, if unprepared to work the system exactly as described in these pages, please do not start the religion at all.
Muluganda.
Awatali kuyungibwa kujje ng'oyita mu lumu ku nkiiko zaalyo ezaatongozebwa tewaba kufuuka munnakibiina wajje. N'olwekyo bw'oba teweeteese kugoberera nkola nga bw'olagiddwa mu kitabo kino, wattu lekeraawo ddala okutandika ejje ebitakwata ku.
I want to tell you, you either do the right thing, continue, or you desert, you go away. Yes. By the way, one thing, I am the president of Senate, but I don't have the powers to suspend a member, to throw a member out. Who has the powers? The powers are in the president of the presidio. Kamba bulira omuntu omukulu ennyo mu gye sinze. Agoba munnajje. Asobola okugamba ngeri gye weeyisizaamu todda paka nga kuli emaze okisalawo. Todda akugobamu. The president, that is the handbook. So I want you to know this. When the president says, Jane and John, go and visit the hospital. By the way, you may think it is Aloysius telling you. It is her giving you the work. And you just have simply to say her words. Let it be done. And you got that work. Yes? Now, when you come back, you are misbehaving, and the president says, member, please, we are going to suspend you. We shall throw you out. The president of a presidium is more powerful than the Senate president. Okay? So the first two have answered you. If I have not, we shall have a talk after, during lunch break. Then there was this question. The parents of Mary. Who of you knows this song? Please join me in singing. Tutende Maria yenya fowekisa. Ana. Bawe. Komao. Have I answered you? Because I have done. Derek, have I answered? Did you understand it anyway? Who are the parents? Who? Thank you. And the other sisters were mentioned by the sisters, cousins, but mentioned here, where I come from. The mother of my father, the sister of my mother, we never had any other word to use to them. They were all mama, tata. There was no difference. I would never even come and say, you see, ono ye muganda wa tata wange. I would be banished. For a whole week, everybody would be beating me. For having said what? That this one is the brother of who? Is your father, full stop. When it is your mother, this one is your mother, full stop. No change. So, sometimes some of us, when it came to describing in English who your aunt is, what it was difficult. So that's why the writers of these, the Gospels and the letters and the things we read in the Bible, they also faced similar challenges. They were from different cultural backgrounds. And that's why we find those things there. And so people read and they say, Mother Mary had children. And please be careful. If you Google, go and Google and put, did Mother Mary have other children? Some people have put fake information there. And it is there. They will tell you, I don't know, 60 others, 70 others, how many. They mention them, the number of children. So please just know, your Catholic Church tells you Mother Mary remained a virgin. Angela, very nice question. Brothers and sisters, all of your eyes here on the image of our Mother Mary. By the way, we don't call it a statue. It is what? Very good. So, the image of Mother Mary is stepping on the stone. I'm sorry, on the snake. The snake is a representation. First of all, the Bible talks about the serpent. The first woman was overcome by the serpent. Now they say this is the new Eve. But the new one who now suppresses the serpent. The serpent is the snake, and who suppresses, and that's why for her, ebibi byoli byaleta mu nsi ono yabikola ki? Yabirinnyako, yensonga lwaki alinnya ku musota. Naye ate omusota ogwo gutegeeza, be prepared. She's there to fight with us. That serpent, to fight it, to help us fight it. Because for her, she's above that. So the serpent is a snake, which symbolizes the devilish, the sins, all those things that we have. I don't know whether I've made it clear. That is it. Yes, about the image of Mary. This was who? Oh, I've forgotten the name. Thank you very much for asking that question, because even me, when I reached here and I saw the image of Mother Mary, I had put it in my mind that I'll talk. Is this the altar that Christ the King uses? Which one? Which presidium uses this? Nabitalo kulia be bakozesa wano, be bakozesa eno. Sister eno ye yammwe. Ey'oluzungu. Fine. Tetujja kugamba nti kibi. But let me tell you. I would open and show you in the handbook. But the image of Mother Mary is supposed to be 60 centimeters. 60 centimeters, that is roughly 2 feet. Huh? Are those 2 feet? 1 foot? No. It should be 4 feet. So, Mother Mary should be around here, the height. And the sister is right to ask, never should we have this one of almost the same size with the image. When you read the handbook, it will tell you we should have Mother Mary there, 60 centimeters. 60 centimeters, it is higher. Yes, it is higher. This is roughly 20, okay, around 18 or 20 centimeters. So we should bring her up to about here. So we have several of these. Please go to Christ the King bookshop. It is there. And for courier, this I would expect for presidium, but for courier, if in matters of scarcity, yes. Because we reach a point that if even you are afraid to get one, you can put a tessera. Yes. If in matters of scarcity, yes. But if you can afford, if you are not like the people of Yam, especially the people of Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, you hardly find an image. They have only images which are on paper or on tarpaulin, only printed. So it is difficult. So when you find one like that, you allow them to use it, but it's not the good one. That's why in the handbook they even describe the size. Yes. So this one, well, because of the scarcity we can use it, but we should be using the standard size. Brother Francis, thank you very much for what you said, and yes, I hope my brothers and sisters have got it. How many testimonies one can have to be declared a saint? The good thing yesterday, was it yesterday? On Thursday, we had a talk at Christ the King, and I can see some people around here. Can I request those who were there, please? Can you help me answer this? I will add. Don't worry, I will add. So who remembers, who can add? How many testimonies can one give? Oh, yes.
If I'm just to remember, because they were explaining to us why Frank Duff is called a servant of God.
Yes.
Yes. So it was Brother Anthony who was telling us that initially they first do some research about that individual, and then when they do deep research and yes, actually, after 5 years after death, Sister, thanks for reminding me, because they want to remove all the biases. So they do research on this individual to see the way of life, to confirm whether he actually lived a heroic life. So when they confirm that, then the person becomes a servant of God. So that's where Frank Duff is. Then at that point, after that, again, they do more research, and then a miracle has to happen, especially a medical related miracle. You're sick of cancer, you've been praying through him, and then you heal. So after that you become venerable. I think which level Venerable Edel Queen is at. Yes, and then again there needs to be again another miracle, and then there you move to blessed. So we mentioned that we actually have, I think, around 3 blesseds in Uganda. Sister, you can remind me who are the blesseds?
Gedairwa. I'm sorry. And Mother Kevin. Yes.
Yes. So
Mother Kevin is servant of God.
Servant of God, yes. Yes. So then after that, again, another miracle has to happen through the intercession of that saint, of that blessed, so that they eventually end up confirming them as a saint. Yes, of course, our request was for all of us to pray through Frank Duff so that becomes a saint. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will only add this. Members, when it comes to issues of declaring who is a saint, the Catholic Church is very particular, and it takes years for it to declare. And I want to tell you how I also almost wanted to say, how? When Pope John Paul II was declared, me, I also reached a point of saying, how can this happen? So one time we were with Bishop Kakos, and I said, and Bishop said, Mana Wang, the Catholic Church is very particular. Even if somebody has died yesterday, there are things that the Holy Father or the Catholic Church can waive without even waiting for the 5 years. they can wave it and then they can declare this person. What happened with the Pope John Paul II? There were two miracles. I don't remember the second, but the first miracle, actually the final one, is what I remember, which he told me. The final one, there was a lady who had cancer. She was just remaining with hours. Doctors had said, for you, it's just hours. And then, on her deathbed, on the other side, there was a small table in the hospital, and there was a magazine like this. And on top of the magazine, there was the picture of Pope John Paul. Then she looked at her and said, at you, really? Can't you help me? I'm sure you are there. Can you help me? You know what happened after? The person they said in the next 6 hours is going to die was okay. 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, she had improved. They discharged her. She went home. And now people started asking, what has happened? Later, the doctors checked, they confirmed the cancer is no longer there. Then they asked her, what happened if you were just having like 8 hours to die? What happened? And then she explained, I saw that magazine, and I was Pope John Paul, and I told him, please help me. And then they captured. They had already had some other testimonies, but this one was a medical testimony they used straight away. It helped the church to do what? To declare him a saint. Now, there are testimonies like